Got a name for this piece yet?
Well, no. It could be Eugene in the Rain, though. Yeah, we paint year-round, 3 times a week, in the winter and rain in the summer, no matter where. And occasionally it rains on us, and when it does, we get more exciting paintings. The more it rains, the faster I paint. This is acrylic, and it's wet on wet. It just gets real exciting when it rains like this, because it makes it run, and so you don't get excited about any particular line, and it makes for much more interesting paintings. The paint goes on and it just feels different. I can't paint in a studio. I can't paint indoors. And every time it rains, I start smiling and carrying on, and I have to get out here and paint.
I love the rain. I like how it makes that cool noise when it hits the ground if it's like a blacktop, because it goes, and like if it hits your head, like if it's a little pitter patter, it feels really cool. But if it's a big drop, it feels like it's like a burst of coldness. I've lived my whole life in Oregon. I grew up with the rain. It's like sometimes if I'm having a bad day, it's a good thing for it to rain. For me, it just feels better. It just makes me feel better.
Well, good evening, football fans, and welcome to Autzen Stadium. Our friends from USC, let's remind them, it never
Sometime in the early 80s, Bill Byrne, the athletic director, decided no smoking in the stands at Autzen Stadium. At the same time, they also said don't have any umbrellas. Umbrellas are okay if you're under it, but if you're behind one, there's a good chance that the umbrella water is going to be worse than the rain, because it's just going to run off down on your pants and shoes. And they had an announcement for me to remind you that there's no umbrellas. At the time, I said, well, it doesn't make any difference, because it never rains in Autzen Stadium anyhow. And that just kind of did it. When I was asked, why do you keep announcing it never rains in Autzen Stadium and it's raining? And I said, because you know what? The weather has nothing to do with the statement, okay? The statement has to do with the fact that when you come into Autzen Stadium, even if you're soaking wet, it's a sunny experience because you get to be here. If you look at the fans in Autzen Stadium, everyone's having a good time. So that's really what it's all about.
Off my front element one more time, huh? Got some pretty big drops going there.